let's start the level. And this time,
no time to waste.
And this time we come across Parasite. Now, in case you do not know who Parasite is, he basically has some of the same powers as Superman, such as super strength, heat vision, and all that. Although I don't think he uses heat vision in this game, but I do know he uses heat vision in Shadow of the Apocalypse. But yeah. Alright, so what we're supposed to do here is that we need to free Professor Hamilton before the room he is in floods. Now, okay, I just got hit by a tank. So let's just get rid of it. But yeah. We're supposed to... Now, we're supposed to, like, rescue Professor Hamilton before the room that he is in floods. Although, to be quite honest, the water only goes up to his neck. Now, when I first played this level, I had a bit of a hard time figuring out what to do. Well, he just stayed right there, so yeah. But yeah, I didn't really care so much about the story in this game, so I hardly paid attention to it. Alright, so we're pretty much going to avoid Parasite, because he's gonna try to fight us as we activate these computers. And then he just stands there like that. Of course, if you wanted, you can actually punch him. But then he just punches back, so I would hardly recommend it. Alright. Let's go ahead and get heat vision. Actually, then again, I just held on to my power-up since the previous level, so that's kind of weird. Well, then again, maybe not that weird at all, but yeah. But at least it's convenient. That way I won't have to keep grabbing power-up tokens every single time. Or I could just like lay on the ground like that as soon as I get hit by a bomb. Alright. Now, to free Professor Hamilton... Well, now that we stop the water, we have to free Professor Hamilton next. And I believe we go back to talk to him, I guess? Yes. So... now, right before we free Professor Hamilton, we have to... oh, I could just be hit by bombs. Okay, that works. Yeah, let's just take these guys out. Might also want to get rid of this guy before I'm killed. Good. I do know there's a health pack down here, so yeah, let's grab that. Alright, so we also have some new enemies, and these robots take a few hits to defeat. So we're gonna just use the heat vision. But yeah, unlike the shadows, these guys basically fight you at close range. As you can probably tell. Alright then. I love how I just love how you still hear that whooshing sound even underwater. Alright. And basically, just let these guys walk into your punches. Alright. So now so you're going to want to go down there and get this card first. And now we have the card, we're then gonna go ahead and trap Parasite. I can't remember if there are any glitches in this level, but yeah. Maybe there are, but I wouldn't really know because, yeah. So let's just fly through this hallway. Oh yeah. Let's also grab the super speed real quick because we may need it to evade Parasite. To evade his attacks. And so now, what we're going to want to do here is basically, we're going to want to lure Parasite into this trap. And let's lure him into the trap. Or he's just walking into the wall. Alright, so we're gonna lure Parasite into this trap real quick. And then you're gonna want to turn to use this control panel and then just walk out. But yeah, if you go back in there, then yeah, he is going to. Yeah, if you just go back in there, he will fight you. But yeah. Although, given that Parasite has the the same abilities as Superman. I don't understand why Superman can get out of there, but Parasite can't. I don't really get that. Alright. Now what we're going to want to do here is go back up here through this elevator. Actually, then again, I don't think you're supposed to go this way yet. Yeah, you're not. So, let's just go back here. Oh. More turrets. That's just lovely. Alright. But yeah, there isn't really any other way to defeat Parasite, to be quite honest. You basically have to trap him. But yeah, don't worry so much about fighting him. All you have to do is trap him, and there you go. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and use the computer upstairs to shut down that force field. then we're just gonna take out these turrets. Or they could just blow up in my face. Oh yeah, and this control panel right here, you may think that would be the control panel that you use, but ignore that. It doesn't really do anything. So let's just pick up this turret, explode it in my face, and I could get stuck in the wall. Superman, get out of the wall. Thank you. I believe that's kind of cheap that they just put a robot there. But oh well, at least we got in our health kit. Now, let's go all the way to the end of this hallway, and now another thing right here. You think that you use these two control panels to shut down this force field? But actually, you can just activate the control panel right through the force field if you wanted to. Yep. And that's about all there is to it for this level. Alright. So, let's just use the super speed to get to the end of this hallway. Oh look, more robots. Well, more turrets at least. Well, apparently that explosion sent me flying across the screen. Alright, get rid of this guy. And he just knocks me down. And that's about it for this level. We just have, like, a couple more ring stages and a couple more stages to go. So, yeah.
Then there's no time to waste.
And it looks like we get some different music for once, which is pretty much the same music that was used for the previous stage. And who was that just flew by? Oh yeah, in case you don't know who's actually flying ahead of us, that's actually Mala. Well, even though we just defeated her back in stage 2, which is just weird. So, what purpose was she there in this ring stage for? I do not know. Of course, I don't know if I mentioned this, but in the beta version of this game, apparently you could actually, like, you were actually able to fight supervillains outside of buildings and around the city. And which I will admit was actually a pretty awesome concept. In fact, the beta for this game, it didn't really have you flying through rings all the time. In fact, there weren't actually any rings in that version of the game. And instead, you actually were able to play missions. However, those missions were removed because apparently DC Comics was being a bit of an ass. As I pretty much already mentioned before.